So what's up with y'all, man? This is Lawrence Pyro Cardio on YouTube, Iron Lawrence 29 on Instagram, and Lawrence Fitness, Health, and More Talk on Anchor. You can follow me on Anchor, and you can check out each and every exclusive. I'm going to talk about this same subject on my Anchor podcast because I most recently received an email about this subject, and here I'll be right back with y'all. So what's up with y'all, man? We back at it. I had to get something to drink. So yeah, I got an email. Recently, I got an email about this subject. Do boxing gyms and MMA gyms still exist? This person lives in a city. They actually live in a big city, like I think they live in Boston. And they wrote me and they were telling me how no matter where they go, they don't see any boxing MMA gyms. And they've been training on their own. And they're trying to be a fighter since a young guy. This guy's like 21 years old. And he wants to do boxing. And he was saying how he's criticized. I guess he has a YouTube channel or TikTok, and they're telling him that he needs to get in the gym. He tells them that there is no gyms nearby, and I'm myself the same victim as the same situation. And the best help this person. I'm not gonna put his personal information on here or anything like that. But shout out to you, brother. And if you're listening to this podcast, I just want you to know, keep training, keep working hard, and keep following your goals, and you will be something in life. Don't let the haters get the best of you. If there's anybody that would like to join this podcast, you can always join in. Just hit me up on here, man. Anybody would like to join in, and you're more than welcome. Just hit me up. I'll leave the podcast live link here on StreamYard. Anybody be more than welcome to join in. Just hit that StreamYard information, click that button and join in. If you do not want your face to be shown, then hit the mic. You can exit out the cam, hit the start cam, hit that button. You can have your avatar shown instead of your facial video pic. You don't have to have your footage of who you are just by joining in. And I'm sure you can, if you have a phone or whatever, just hit that button. But yeah, man. So for anybody that would like to join in, just hit me up, and we could talk about whatever you want. But this subject is based off real life experiences I myself still deal with, and I've lived in 10 different cities in America, and it's 10 different states, maybe 5 or 6 states, and I've never seen a boxing gym or MMA gym. I had to spend hundreds of dollars on my own equipment. Maybe not much for other stuff, but the heavy bag itself that I have, it cost me like $255 to buy that. It would have cost me a lot more, but I just didn't want to spend that much on the website. Most recently I got a Cobra Reflex bag. I only spent like 90 on that, but the actual Reflex bag, that Cobra bag that I really wanted, it was $480. So that one is a little bit faster than the one I currently have, but the one that I have is not. It's still a lot faster. The reaction time is a lot faster, but the other one I wanted was even faster. So the reaction time on that would help a lot with head movement. The Cobra bag is where it's at. I actually like that better than as opposed to hitting the speed bag in the regular boxing gym that you have to hit with your hands standing up. I don't see what that would help with, other than working on your coordination probably. But this one here works on your reflexes, your eye coordination, it works on your head movement. But yeah, for anybody that's dealing with the same issue, the pandemic has really allowed it has this pandemic has closed down a lot of gyms, and that's one of the main problems. Yeah, but I see, a lot of criticism about that. I train on my own too, bro. And I just want you to know, man, just keep doing your thing, homie. Just, keep on, just keep training, bro. Keep working hard. If you have anybody else in your local neighborhood where you train, maybe you can join up with them and do some sparring. I don't even have anybody to spar with currently. My last sparring partners, they pretty much backed out. They saying that they were telling their parents, I guess this guy's like 26 or whatever. He's telling his parents that he just wasn't. That's just not his thing. He's a gamer. He likes to play the game. He's a video gamer. He likes the game, so that's what he does. He used to work out with me and spar with me and stuff, but that's not what he does. He's not he's in good shape, but his kind of good shape is different from mine. So he's not really in shape to spar. I don't have anybody to spar with, but I prefer not to spar with anybody if it's not going to be a challenge for me. So I just decided to just do my own thing, train on my own, and try to find other people to train and spar with. I don't have any gyms either in my town. You'll see a Planet Fitness everywhere, a Gold's Gym or Anytime Fitness. There's a lot of those places, but that has nothing to do with MMA and boxing. I get a lot of criticism. I used to get a lot of criticism all the time about going to a gym, and I'm not even near a gym. You know, the town I currently live in doesn't have a boxing gym or MMA gym. I'm 45 minutes away from any gyms, and I don't have any way of getting there. Most taxi drivers charge 90 or 100. It's impossible to save if I'm spending $500-$600 on bills every month and rent. There's no other way. And in this day and age that we're living in at the moment, it's about surviving. It ain't even about going to a gym now, because not only are you paying for the transportation to get to a gym, you're paying for the gym membership, and you're paying for, a trainer told me at a boxing gym most recently that he charges $240 an hour for training. And when I heard that, I said, okay, I definitely wouldn't have enough to train at the gym, because if I'm going to be paying 90 round trip plus the $40 membership every month, it's 40 every month for membership. But imagine having to pay $90 round trip every day. You're not going to have enough of food. You're not going to be able to train if you have no food. I don't know any fighters that train on an empty stomach 20 hours a day. So, and if there is fighters out there that train with no nutrition every single day, it didn't explain to me which one it is. So explain to me what fighter trains with no food. Yes, I've heard fighters that starve themselves for fights and do what they do, but if you consider that healthy, I don't see anything healthy about that. And I don't know anybody that goes many hours without eating anything. Maybe not. Maybe they may not eat anything before they train, but name one fighter that I know that can train 20 hours a day with no water, no food, or with no nutrition. Because if that's the case, then fighters wouldn't even be able to fight 10, 20 years. They wouldn't have unbeatable records. They wouldn't have undisputed world records. But if you're living on a fixed income and you're only getting $795 a month or $1,200 a month or whatever your income may be, and your rent is $300 to $400 a month, and you're paying electric bill, that's $150 a month. You're paying a phone bill, that's another $150 a month. How the hell are you going to have enough for $90 round trips to the gym, $40 memberships, and $240 an hour for a trainer? And anybody that talks down on people like myself and this young man that can't get a gym, you're full of shit, because you don't know a person's situation to sit there and assume that they can't, they need to be in a gym. Are you going to pay for them to get to a gym? Like, I've lived in 10 different cities and I've never seen any boxing gyms. I've never seen any MMA gyms. And I've never seen it. There's always karate studios. There's always martial arts facilities that train that helps you. I've been to a lot of martial art classes, but I've never seen MMA gyms. I've never seen boxing gyms in the 10 cities I've lived in. And even when I travel, I've never seen them. I've only seen karate places that have taekwondo or kung fu written on it. So, I have to say My question to this person that wrote me, you want to know if they exist? They do exist, but I have to say it's gonna cost a pretty penny to get to the gym, and more than likely that gym only has professional fighters or expert fighters training there. So if you are gonna go to a gym, then make sure your income is at least 2,500 a month. But my advice to you, bro, is continue to keep training. I'm not gonna say stop training because you're not going to a gym. Anybody that tells you to stop training, then they're wrong also, because you should never tell nobody to stop working out because they don't have a gym to go to. Anybody that tells you to stop working out or stop lifting weights to get in the gym, they're full of shit, because they don't. That's like telling somebody stop drinking water because it's not good for you, or stop drinking water because you can't afford it, or don't eat nothing because you don't have no money to buy food. No, you don't. You can't tell nobody that, you know. Or that's like telling a lion stop. You can tell a lion they can't eat anymore, so stop hunting for their food, and they stop hunting for food because they don't. There's no food around them. No, you can't. I mean, you can't be like that, you know. So, that's all I can say, man. Just keep doing your thing, bro. Keep training hard. Watch as many videos as you can. Learn from as many fighters you see that you admire or look up to on YouTube or whatever platform you may have. Um, Reach out to some coaches. Maybe they can give you some video footage. Maybe they can do some one-on-one coaching, and just do that. Continue to keep learning as much as you can, and stay fit, stay healthy, stay strong, and don't let anybody bring you down. Following your goals, man. I'm 33 now, and I train on my own. The guy that I boxed in my boxing match in Ohio, he wasn't at a gym training either. He trained on his own. Yeah, man. So just continue to do your thing. Keep on working, putting in the work. You will definitely find yourself improving. My advice on what you should get to help you improve is the Cobra bag. Get yourself a Cobra reflex bag. I'm not really sure what your income situation is, man, but invest in yourself a Cobra bag and go to either Grodex. It's called GRO. I'll even leave that information here. Uh, it's called Grodex.com. I'll leave that information on the live chat called Grodex.com. You can even hit me up on my email address, and I'll even send you the link to the information. Let me leave you this information real quick. It's Jordan1988@gmail.com. That's my email right there. Send me an email, man. That's what I prefer you to do. Any information you may need to help you improve as a fighter, leave my email, and I got some other connections to some other people that can help you also. So just hit me up, man, and I'll give you the information you're looking for. But this is Lon's Pyro Cardio and Fitness on YouTube, and this is about does boxing and MMA gyms exist? And my question to that is yes, they do exist. I guess you just have to be in the right location, and you have to be able to afford it. Those two things. First, I was thinking that you just have to be in the right location, but it's not just about location. It's also about finances, and it costs a lot more money to be a fighter than it does to be a breakdancer, or like I used to breakdance, uh, and b-boy and stuff like that. But it costs way more money to be a fighter because you have to pay for trainers, you have to pay for the gym membership, you have to pay for the transportation. That's all three. And imagine if you add up the cost of all of that, because the reality is if you have to be in the gym for more than 10 hours a day, if you add 240 times 10 hours, then that's going to damn near total out to close to almost $2,000 for a trainer. And if you're poor, how are you going to be able to afford that? If you have to have a trainer to help you with habits that you may have, you can't tell somebody that's poor that they need to have a trainer that they have to pay for every hour if they can't afford it. So, my advice to you, man, is keep doing what you've been doing. Anybody that tells you otherwise, they don't know what they're talking about. because you don't never tell somebody to stop working out because they don't have a gym. You know, so just keep staying dedicated, man. Shout out to all my subscribers and supporters on here. More podcasts to come. I will do this same podcast on my Anchor podcast. Everybody can check that out. I will leave that information on the description of this video or in the comment section. Everyone have a peaceful, safe, productive evening. Stay healthy and fit. Much love to everybody, and I hope everybody survive. And stay dedicated and focused, positive and humble. Don't surround yourself around negative bullshit, but positivity, productive, positive, successful people that can lead you in the right direction instead of the wrong direction. Peace, much love, and God bless.